Hi, my name is Jennifer Smith. I'm a math instructional coach for Fort Bend ISD. Get excited because it's time to take a minute for math. So, what is this thing called a 10 frame and why is it so important? A 10 frame is a tool that we use in the lower grade levels that helps students see numbers. It uses the concept of benchmark numbers, 5 and 10, to help students develop visual images for each number. For example, if I place these counters on this 10 frame, you can easily see that the number 7 is being represented. Well, how is this easier than just counting each one of these objects individually? Well, let me show you what happens when students try to count them in an unorganized way. They might do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 objects. Clearly there aren't 10 objects here, so we need to use a better structure for them to recognize these numbers. The organized structure provided by a 10 frame prevents this from happening. Once students are able to visualize numbers 1 through 10, they begin to develop mental strategies for manipulating those numbers or seeing them in different ways without having to count each one individually. So, for example, if I put these counters on the 10 frame, a student would look at this and think, all of my boxes are not filled in the top. I have one that's empty. I know there are 5 total in the top, so if one is empty, one less than 5 is 4. Well, they might think I have 4 filled in, and I know there are 5 on top, so one more would give me 5, so I know that this must be 4. This works with bigger numbers as well. I add more counters here. A student might look at this and say, well, I have 5 completely filled in on the top, and I have 3 on the bottom. I know that 5 and 3 make 8, so this is 8. Or they may think, I know this whole thing has 10 spaces, and I have 2 empty spaces. In this case, I know this means this is 8, because 8 is 2 less than 10. Our ultimate goal is for students to be able to recognize the numbers represented on 10 frames instantly, without even really thinking about it. This is called subitizing. For example, when I roll these 2 die, I don't have to count all the dots to see what number is being represented on them. I know right away that the number on this die is 3, and the number on this die is 4. So, if I place these counters on this 10 frame, we want students to be able to look at it and right away say that this is 6, without having to count each one, or without having to add or subtract anything. They see that there are 4 empty spaces, and no matter how these counters are arranged, they should be able to see that this is the number 6. How do they know that? Well, I know that every time I see 4 empty spaces, the number represented is 6. Another thing that 10 frames are frequently used for is to compose and decompose numbers. Decomposing and composing numbers basically just means to break apart numbers and to put them back together in different ways. For example, if I wanted to compose the number 8, I might place 2 yellow counters and 6 red counters on this 10 frame. This shows me that 2 and 6 is equal to 8. Are there other ways that I might compose the number 8? Sure. What about 3 and 5? I know 3 and 5 also makes 8. Or 4 and 4, that makes 8 as well. There are lots of different ways that I could compose the number 8. How about 7 and 1? That works too. So we just composed or put together the number 8 in many different ways. Now we're going to decompose or break apart the number 6. So I have 6 total counters here on my 10 frame. I might break this apart into a group of 4 and a group of 2, because 4 and 2 make 6. I could decompose this into a group of 3 and a group of 3, which also makes 6. Maybe even a group of 1 and a group of 5, because 1 and 5 also make 6. Being able to decompose and compose numbers are such important skills. If students are able to clearly see groups and patterns in smaller numbers at an early age, they'll have a much easier time with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division problems with even larger numbers. Now that you know how important 10 frames are, you can use them with your kids at home. Don't have a 10 frame? No problem. These are very easy to draw yourself on any kind of paper. No 2-colored counters at your house? Most people don't have these either. Try using something like coins. I could compose a number here using nickels and pennies. What number did I just compose? That's right, 5. 2 and 3 makes 5. What if I want to decompose a number? How about using some Cheez-Its? Yum. I start with the number 7, and I could decompose this into a group of 4 and a group of 3. Try using any kind of tasty treat with your kids: gummy bears, Skittles, cookies, chocolate chips, marshmallows, and they'll want to compose and decompose numbers all day long.